Yo! Yo! Hazy with the Prime for 12 months. Welcome. Thank you very much, mate, for the 12 months. I appreciate you and your face. How are we today, chat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just sorting out stories and all of those things. Trying to get used to it. I'm just testing something. Okay, fine.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Wellen coming in with a Prime for 3 months in a row. Welcome, my friend.
Let's go.
Hazy with the 200 bits. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and your face. Level 1 hype train has been triggered. 4 minutes 40 on the clock. 75%. Yo. Dude, thank you, says Tom. Tom, why thank you? Why thank you? Because I'm live? Welcome, chat. How are we today? Who we got? Lord Glove. You better chill out. We just started the stream, chat. We just started the stream. Joseph, thank you very much for a gifted sub to Martin J. I appreciate that. Thank you. Who we got in here? Miro, Gozzy, Rad, Claw, yo, 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 CPR Upstate, hello. Techno, good afternoon, my friend. Tom, obviously, Jungle, hello. Who else we got? Just finished up setting up the NAS. I made a video once edited. I may upload to the channel, not sure if it's any good.
Been a while, but I'm currently just putting back together a controller first time using the Iron and Air Station.
Let's go. What, as in, been a while, but I'm currently putting back together. So, Tom, what, you done a analog stick replacement? Is that what you've done? Is that what you're telling me? Let's go. Tom, thank you very much for the tier 1 21 months in a row. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. Wow, guys. What a warm welcome in this is. Lord Glove.
JDT zipped hood and F mug.
Let's go, man.
On my desk and Joey on the
yes,
background.
yes.
Best Sunday
Preach.
ever.
Preach. That sounds like a good Sunday to me. Save our stuff. Welcome. And thank you. I appreciate you. Retro, yeah. How did you find setting up the NAS? I made a video that once edited, I may upload to my channel. Not sure if it's any good though. Upload it, Retro. Upload it. Tag you green, mate. Yeah, jubbly. How did you find the setup and everything, Retro? Talk to me. Tell me. Techno.
Happy Sunday all.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Sorry, for the 500 bits, my guy. Thank you so much. Sorry, I just had to put something in the bin. How are you today, Techno? Thank you so much for the 500, mate. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm very, very good today. Fader, welcome. How are you? Layu, good afternoon. Couldn't have done it without your videos. It's okay. I mean, I've not really even done like a how to replace a analog stick on a controller yet. I was thinking about doing a paid course for it, to be honest. It'd be a nice little repair. And it'd be like a more of a beginner one, right? It's definitely one of the, I'm going to say, easier places to start when it comes to repair.
It was really easy. Honestly, really easy. Got my OneDrive syncing and also added Clam AV.
What's Clam AV? I don't know what that is. Let's go. It is super easy. For the price, it's ridiculous as well. Retro, thank you very much for the Prime 21 months in a row. And you said you went 2 terabytes, right? As far as I'm aware. Replace them both. My guy. I'm about to test them, so it will be well. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Welcome, guys. How are the kids? Yeah, they're good. Everyone's fine now. Thank goodness. Everyone's good. Arctic, welcome. How are you? I got the tool to take off the analog sticks. Game change. You got it, Fader? I need to get it. Oh, it's an antivirus. I see. It was just how to solder, use a hot air station. So much more kudos to your skills. You make it look insanely easy. Yeah, a lot of people saying that recently, Tom, who come in and try and do the repair. And then they're like, oh, this isn't easy. So, yeah. I appreciate you saying that. Teabag, welcome. How are you? Who we got on the YouTubes? We got Joseph, Mick, Rick, Danny, Bazaar, Paul. Yo, yo, yo. How are you guys? Greasy. Ben says, thank you for the shout. You're more than welcome, mate. Thank you for all the support and help that you give me. Plosion, welcome. How are you? Project Nate. Ben, my guy. How are you? AU Tech Repairs. Let's go. How are you, mate? You okay? Another lovely Sunday. Let's go. Best gaming equipment fix. I love your content. Finally land soldering with you. Let's go. Zero. I love that. Thank you. Danny, welcome. Mini JDT's all good. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Nerd, Rayan. Yo, yo, yo. Can you fix it? Can you eat a burrito with one hand and fix PS5 with the other? Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. MS Blind, welcome. Good afternoon. Flanless, welcome. I've forgotten bad. Yep. Adzun69HZ. Welcome and thank you very much for the Prime 4 months in a row. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hola. RV, welcome. Ashley Jordan, good afternoon, my friend. Burner, hello, how are you? Gaming Wolf, good afternoon. Welcome, guys, welcome. Membership pending on school. How long are we waiting, please? Oh, well, long time. No, I'm joking. It's not going to be a long time. It's not going to be a long time. I have 172 membership requests. Currently, 172 is how many I have. The Shadow Eli coming in with a tier 1 for 15 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're an absolute legend. 15 months is no joke. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is the perfect, I'm going to say companion for packing the Lego show. I'm going to this week. Lego show. Nice. Gaming Wolf. Welcome. How are you today? Yeah, so I've got 172 memberships pending on school. So there's a lot. Obviously, they're not all going to convert into paid courses, of course, but in terms of being there, sharing your setup, sharing your experience, all of those good things, and just get involved with the community, it's going to be pretty cool. Look forward to it. Damo, welcome, buddy. How are you? Rhodes, welcome. Yo, how are you? You okay? Membership pending. Yeah. King Arthur, welcome. Whereabouts are you from? North, east, south? South. It's funny, I sub on Twitch, but I watch on YouTube usually. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Plosion. Thank you. Path of Exile sucks. I like PoE. I've not played it in a while, though. Welcome. Joey, I need some advice. How do you replace those very small caps by the PS5 HDMI encoder? Took it to a shop to get the encoder replaced, and they wrecked the board. Man, I hear it so much. I hear it so much that people take these things to repair shops and they wreck the boards, man. Do you know what? If there's anything that I really want to get across to people, if they are learning anything from my content, we get a lot of people come in and say that they've started repair businesses and all these things. I just really hope that people are upfront and honest with people about their ability when it comes to soldering. I feel like it's one of the biggest things in this game. One of the biggest things is just making sure that you're upfront and honest with your customers, you know. Leaderboards have, yes, indeed, reset. 2nd of November today. November, new month. Overway, welcome. How are you? What's this about school? So, Tom, I will be opting. I'm going to be the course guy, I guess. I've started to put my time and energy into some courses, paid courses, for people to advance their soldering levels quicker. I always urge people, as people are fully aware, to binge my content for free, and the thousands of other YouTube channels that are out there, binge them for free as well. If they're wanting to take a bit more of a slow pace, or they don't have the funds to be able to invest in a course. That's what I did when I first started this. It just took me a very long time to obviously get to where I am. So if I could then offer somebody else a bit of a quicker lesson, you know, and a quicker way of getting up to a more competent point with their soldering and repair work, that's what I'm going to try and offer people. And I really hope it provides value to people. That's the main thing. Yeah. I really hope that the value comes across, and what I do and what I put into the courses, people feel like what they've paid is worth it. That's my biggest concern.
I always warn people I'm a noob before I.
Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Claw. Exactly. Emoji. And the thing is as well, you're setting your boundaries there. So like, what is it? Under something, over deliver. Can't remember. Under expect. I love that saying, but I always forget it. I'm gonna get it plastered somewhere on my walls. You guys know what I'm talking about. Claude, thank you very much for the 22 months in a row. Nearly 2 years is crazy. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Stefan coming in with a 5 gifted. Yo! Stefan! Under promise, over deliver. That's the one. Stefan coming in with a 5 gifted. You are currently top spot for the gifted subs for November. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Coming in with a gifted sub to Rick, DD, Do, Joe, Imerk, and Esk. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, under promise, over deliver. Exactly, yeah. Man, that's awesome. I love how you're able to give help and information back to all. I think as well, yeah, it's the YouTube won't stop. You know, that's gonna be my tool, my funnel, my like escape with creativity and just being able to entertain. And then the school will be for people who want to, again, take it that little bit more serious and pay for results. I hope people get results. We have a lot of people saying that they do, you know, they've started businesses and, you know, they're making good money from doing this just by watching some of my videos. So with extra tips and tricks and me being able to, what I was saying in one of the free bits of the course that I did was with the YouTube, it's more like edutainment, right? Where we have education mixed with entertainment. That's what the kind of YouTube is. Because if it was just solely entertainment, you become somebody who, like, people, you know, search for certain things, and sometimes the content won't do great. But if you mix in a little bit of entertainment with that, that's where you get recommended and people start to really enjoy your content and become part of the community. With the courses on school, it will just be information, you know. Still be Joeified, don't get me wrong, because at the end of the day, you're learning my techniques. So there'll be some Joey terminology mixed in there. But this is not a place where you go to learn fundamental basics about electronic repair in the sense of theory. Like this won't be the place. If you want to learn about that, I've said there's so many places on YouTube. And I link to it in the resources of school where you can go to learn this stuff for free, you know. Troy,
Taking
and people do it a lot better than me.
Disk drive
Let's go.
Watching.
Yes.
Also for the Garage and Biscuit Fund.
There is no Garage and Biscuit Fund, but nonetheless, I massively appreciate the £10, Troy. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Cardboard, welcome. How are you? DD Tom, first time chat. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you to whoever gifted me a sub. I can't find it. He gifted it to me, so thank you. iMac, I think it was Stefan. Stefan just gifted it to you. Literally a couple of minutes ago, my friend. I'm excited to see what consoles you have prepared to try and fix today. Yeah, who says there's going to be consoles? Kyle, welcome. How are you? One in the chat if you saw yesterday's video. Yo. AVFC99, yep.
Good afternoon, matey. Take my Prime sub. Hope you're well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, very, very good. I've been busy. Thank you for the 5 months.
I think I may be addicted to your channel smile.
Joe, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. What specifically? Any types of videos or all of them? You know, what's your favorite type of videos? Is it the Profit or Loss series? Pratt, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm still watching your earlier videos. I feel a motherboard repairs on the cards. I need to. I was going to talk to you guys about what it is that you kind of wanted to see today. So I was actually going to do a little bit of a poll and get you guys involved as to what you want to see me try and fix today. All right. We've pushed up to 174 memberships pending on the school page, man. I really want to get it done, but listen, and I mean this, guys, my content creation at this current moment in time, and I can imagine for the foreseeable future, will always prioritize over the school and the paid courses. Like, this is me. This is, you know, when it comes to, and again, I'm completely open and transparent with it. With the courses, another reason why I'm starting it is for another potential revenue income stream for the business, you know. So it's, in terms of how my priorities are, my content creation, my free content on YouTube, Twitch, the streaming and everything like that, and the other socials, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, it's always going to be number one. That's the main part of the brand for Joey Does Tech, is the content. The content is the reason why I'm here. You guys are the reason why I'm here in this position in the first place. I will never forget that. So yeah. Zenga, welcome. Good afternoon. How are you? Pratt says hello. Hello, my friend. Stormy, yo, welcome. Noodle Wee. Excuse me. Noodle Wee. Noodle Wee. First stream. Been enjoying your YouTube videos and shorts. Afternoon, Joey and everyone. Noodle Wee. My guy. It's not working. Sorry, it's really awkward. I can. How are you? Thank you very much for the first time chat, by the way, and welcome. Welcome. Trish says, by the way, with that Xbox One S in yesterday's video, I just saw the Xbox LED flicker. That's not a good sign right off the bat. Twitch J Donut. Donya, sorry, that's because of the camera and the hertz. So yeah, on the when I'm recording from this camera, what looks like flickering to you is not flickering in real life. That's an extremely memeable image. Oh, please don't. Let's not do that. Wanna, welcome. You're excused. Bez, welcome. How are you? El, welcome, buddy. How are you on this fine, lovely Sunday? I say that, it's just about to start getting cloudy here. I don't know if it's the same where you are. It's just starting to get a little bit cloudy. Chat, guess what I done yesterday? I caught crabs. You best believe it. You best believe it. I caught crabs. And it was very fun. It was the first time my daughter has been crab fishing. And it's the first time in a very long time that I went crab fishing. And it was extremely satisfying. We released the crabs. I will say that. We released the crabs. As soon as we were done, we put them back. And I actually gave them bacon whilst they were in the bucket. So people might be wondering, what do you feed crabs, Joey, to like get them on your line? Bacon. Bacon is what you give crabs, specifically smoky. Hamburger Ealing. I actually went to Muddyford. I went to Muddyford. So what do you, not what's it called? Dorset, like Dorset way. L. Cooked? No. Just signed up on school. I hope you accept me. I will be accepting everybody on school as long as you're human, you know. So yeah, we're at 175 memberships right now. It's crazy. I've done a lot of work with it this morning, getting the free content all sorted and done and dusted. And now I actually just have to do the actual course part of it. So I estimate probably around about a week or so before the school launches. I reckon it'll be around about a week or so, I imagine. But the thing is, you can do live streams on there and stuff and do classroom events and all those things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Mudderford, just down from Christchurch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A bit further out then. Yeah, we took a little bit of a drive yesterday. It was really nice. It was really windy. But yeah, it was lovely. It was quiet because of the fact of how windy it was, and I think it had a little bit of a chill in the air, which means that I got the perfect crab spot. Yeah. Tech is a bot. Beep, beep. You're not a bot. You're not a bot, Techno. You're way too kind for a bot. Anyone from Somerset? Clipped? Yeah. Are you a little bit far behind, Bodge? Or are you live? I'd rather eat bacon myself. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. I went mackerel fishing in Muddyford on a few occasions, and I've never been so seasick in my life. Ever. Never. I honestly, it was horrendous. The boat was like this. And we was out in the middle of nowhere. I'm fine when I can see land, chat. When I can see land, I'm good. Lovely jubbly. The second the land disappears into the nether, and I'm just on a boat, and the boat starts rocking, it's GG. I'm all over the place. Yep. SPK. Thank you very, very much, my friend. I appreciate you. With the Prime for 6 months in a row. Thank you, my guy. 409 total Twitch subscribers, guys. Thank you. Anyone from Cornwall? I visit Cornwall. I do go to Cornwall. He'd never part with the bacon. Yeah, I gave it to the crabs. I gave my crabs bacon. Yep. I've got a pea. I've got like peas everywhere. Why have I got peas? Oh, it's from the pot noodle. It still don't really understand how there could be peas there, but it is what it is. Right. So we got a couple of questions for today, chat. A couple of questions of what we can actually look to repair. Repeat Loader has just become a legendary status member. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. I've got a couple of motherboards that are faulty. All right, I got some motherboards. I've got and they're mostly bent pins, the motherboards. I've also got a few ROG allies that we could take a look at. ROG allies. You heard me correctly. ROG allies. I've also got spam in the chat for what you want to see. Maybe we'll do a poll, but spam in the chat so I kind of get an idea as to where people's heads are at. I've also got a GPU that I need to remove the APU for.
For the garage fund.
There is no garage fund. However, I appreciate the tier 1 for 3 months. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. There is chat. There's no garage fund. ROGs, GPU, motherboard. 2A says, hi Jay, really cool channel. Been watching your vids for a while now and really enjoy the content. Would love to see you build some DIY devices sometime. Just see how I go about doing it. I appreciate that, 2A's. Welcome, my friend. Daku's coming in as well with a tier 1 for 18 months in a row. There is no funds, guys. Please. There's no funds. I'll stick around to watch all of them regardless. But I had to pick PS5, Xbox, and ROG Ally. Okay, right. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll on Twitches and YouTubes. Start a poll. Okay. What's that? Start a Q&A. I've never seen that in my life. Where do you do that? Start a Q&A. Hello. What have I done? Have I messed something up, chat? And so how does that appear for you guys? Do you like click on the Q&A part and it takes you to a different chat or something? Is that what happens there? How does that work? Busy Glide coming in with a Prime subscription for 4 months in a row. Thank you very much. How does that Q&A work? Wait, what? I've never seen that. What is, what is the meaning of life? Guys, what does that look for you guys? What does that look like for you guys? Is it just another chat? Is it just like you click that and it takes you to another chat? I am AI, yes. Do you like chocolate digestives? Am I banning your disc? Okay, let's end this. Just click everything. Yeah, honestly, end Q&A. Let's do that. Yeah, this remove all the questions. Okay, cool. Let's do that. All right, we're back to the normal chat. Lauder, glove. Only I see the questions. It's a box at the top of chat. Oh, I see. So you guys like type. I see. Okay, sorry. Right. Let's do a poll. Okay, what to fix? And over on Twitch, manage poll, create a new poll. What to fix? Right. Let's go with how many options do I have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Right. ROG Ally. ROG Ally. Motherboards. I'm actually looking forward to that one, by the way. GPU core removal. I'm not looking forward to that. What else did I say, chat? ROG Ally, motherboards, GPU core removal. Was there anything else that I said? I don't think I did, right? I love how I'm asking you guys, and I've got the equipment here. I have got PS5's. I have got PS5's. I'll put PS5 because I have got PS5's, and we'll just see what happens. All right, duration. We're going to go 2 minutes on Twitch and YouTube. Here we go. Right, polls live. Oh, I love how only I can see the questions there. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Busy Glide, did I say thank you for your Prime? And Daku. Dakus, did I thank you for the tier 1? If not, I sincerely apologize. I probably did because I like to think I do. If I didn't, I'm sorry, and thank you both. Busy for the Prime 4 months. Dakus, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 18 months. 1 year and a half. It's crazy. I like what you're doing. Andy, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope everything goes well. I'll see you later, my guy. Thanks, El. No idea what a ROG is. It's like it's a handheld games console. I did. Okay. Thank you for confirming. I felt bad. GPU core removal sounds like literal hell. Facts. Yep. Yep. What is the GPU you're removing the core on? An RX 6800. Which apparently, Bodge, what were you saying about AMD GPUs? Now is the chance to bring it up, mate. Whilst I can talk about it here. I saw one of your messages. I forgot to respond to it. Apparently AMD are doing some bits at the moment. I want to test something. RX 6800 versus 2070 Super, which is the GPU that I currently have. How much of an upgrade is that, chat? Supposedly, the RX 6800 is actually a 27% increase, but that means nothing, right? Let's do 2070 Super versus 3080 Ti. 80%. La 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 la. The new AMD GPUs are the best. For ROG Ally, we need low-key in the chat. Otherwise, it's difficult to fix as they are very special. Really? Is low-key in here? No, I don't think he is. It was about driver support. I think they're backtracking a little now. Okay, cool. I think my hot air station is busted. I'll set it to 460% airflow and no hot air is coming out. Yeah, that sounds busted. That sounds... Guys, am I right in thinking that the heating element just falls over with those things? 44% ROG Ally and 59% ROG Ally. Okay, well, I think we have our answer. Yeah, Loki, help me fix mine. Legend. Oh, really? Oh, okay, fine. Where is he? Is he about? Should we see if he's about? So much for removing those USB ports off the laptop motherboard. Oh, is that what you've got to do, nerd? Let me. I can. MS Blind, thank you. If you have time, we're about to look at some ROG allies. If not, no dramas. Awesome, he's coming in. Yeah, apparently Loki's coming in. This guy's profile picture, Snape. Lord the Gov. What is it? It's Snape Mr. Bean. I'll be on Twitch. What a legend. Okay. Thank you, MS Blind. I'm so full. TRK, welcome. How are you? Still amazed the 3080 displayed video. Yeah, telling me. We still got a bunch of things to do. I've not received any of my stuff yet for it. So we did order some pads and we ordered the capacitors, neither of which I don't think have arrived yet. I have ordered something, chat, which you all might be... You probably don't care. You probably don't care. I have ordered the new iPhone 17 Pro. So yeah, that's cool. I've got the 13 Pro at the moment, so I think I've waited 4 years. I'm like, 4 years, I can justify that. Yeah, I can justify that. So I'll see how I get on with it. Fun fact as well, I'm going to be keeping my 13 Pro, and I'm probably going to have that set up as some like B-roll camera or something, you know, or like an additional camera for the live streams. Is what I'm thinking. Boot Apple. I'll stick my Honor V3 Magic. What? Honor V3 Magic. A foldable smartphone. iPhone fanboy. Sad times. Can't get along with iPhone. Strange, so I use a MacBook for work. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's here now, Ben. Yeah. I'm at work, so if I get a truck come in, I've got to step away for a few minutes. No worries. Welcome, Loki. Welcome. Not gonna lie, Joey. This phone is epic. Oh, what, the Magic? iPhones rock. I mean, yeah. It all just depends on what you're like. What you use, right? I mean, it's just kind of what you're used to, sort of thing. I always find that debate so funny. You know how like people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're such a fanboy of this." It's like, well, what? I mean, what's a fanboy? You know? I eat chocolate digestive biscuits. Does that mean that I'm a fanboy of them? You know? Or I wee every day. Does that mean that I'm a fanboy of weeing? You see what I'm saying? I think we make a coffee, chat. We make a coffee and get our first ROG ally. I don't know which one to go for. Loki, whilst you're here, right? Can I read you out a bit? I've got a few. So for the ROG allies, I've got a list of like what's wrong with them. Can I read that list out and you tell me what you think I've got a chance in fixing and what I don't? Can we play that game? I'll read the faults out for these ROG allies, right? And you can say which one you think is going to be worth fixing and which one not. Can we do that? All right, you ready? So I've got all the faults here. First off, what do you think of this? I don't know. Are you here? I will just double check that. Loki, are you here? Can you guys hear the music still a little bit? Just in the background? I hope so. Clever keeping the old phone for streams videos. Modern smartphones have great cameras. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Chocolate hobnobs. We'll never have another Apple device after the problems I had with Apple trying to access his phone. Needless to say, the phone never got access and still sits in my drawers. Yeah, the iCloud lock is a little bit horrendous, isn't it? I used to like Apple phones, but I've gotten tired of the closed app ecosystem where I can only install Apple says I can have. iPhone's proven to be expensive for basically branding. Poor track record of making phones so difficult to fix. I mean, poor track record, yes, but everywhere that I see now, every channel that I see says it's becoming a lot easier to fix iPhones. I mean, the 17, you can like literally take the back off, replace the back really easily, and the front, as far as I'm aware, like the screens are just so easy to replace now. It's what I've heard. So, like, it's moving in the right direction. Well, we are going to be fixing a ROG. I kind of want to wait for Loki to get here, though. He said he might have had to dip out if he had a truck come in. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that one came in. Chat, listen to this. Ben, have you ever... Craft Ben Mine, have you ever fixed an ally, or what is your experience with them? I'm here. Right, Loki, you ready for this? Loki, I'm going to read you out the faults of the ROG allies that I have. And I want you to tell me which ones you think I'm going to be able to fix and which ones you think are going to be really tough to fix. How's that sound? Do you have an ally or an ally X? So apparently they're the ones with the Z1 Extreme chip. They're the ones with the Z1 Extreme. And the model is RC71L NH001W. So I think they're the expensive ones. Now listen. First of all, what I will say... they're selling for £600 brand new. Huh? Is that how much they are? Wait, 001? Wait, which one is that? Which one is that? It says all Z1 Extreme model. This one. All Z1 Extreme. But when I Google that, RC71L. Is that a Z1 Extreme? Like, is that the part that makes it a Z1 Extreme? I don't know. Anyway. First edition go for about 300. Okay. So the ones that I have are, I've got 4 of them. I bought all 4 for £600, chat. W or L? 4 of them for £600. They have PD controllers that are annoying, so I don't like them. I see. The RC71 is the same model number and the non-extreme. So you're saying they're the non-extreme ones, but I've been told they are the extreme ones. All Z1 extreme models. I've not actually opened them to have a look yet. Tristan, welcome. How are you? I'm going to have a look because... Okay. The first issue doesn't boot, stays on the ASUS splash screen, and there's screws missing from the back. Second one, screen backlight doesn't work. Third one, has a BIOS issue, complains the BIOS needs recovering but doesn't recover itself. And the fourth one has a BIOS password, so it can't boot. Out of those four, Loki, how many do you think we're fixing? Could be BIOS/RAM. Backlight will be easy and stuck boot one. The other two, BIOS corruption sucks, says Will. Okay. Is there a BIOS out for them though? Is there a BIOS out for them? Surely, right? Because of how new the consoles are. Like, when I say new, I'm talking like last couple of years. Because of that, surely there's BIOSes out now for these. No? BIOS should be easy to reflash. So it could just be corrupt BIOS, right? In which case I'm just thinking take chip off, program, flash it, and put it back. Bosh. And is that how you would get away? Is that how you would get around the BIOS needing a password as well? Is that how you'd get a... Yeah, like if there is a BIOS, if the password in the BIOS, you just reflash the BIOS, no? To get them back into a working order. Backlight and two BIOS ones are easy. And the one that's stuck on a logo could be software. I wonder if it's got an SSD. Will Sugg, thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wait, I can't remember if the ROG boots from SSD or whether it has... I think it has internal storage, which it houses the OS on. I don't think you can house the OS on an external SSD, right, chat? Do we know? Jess, welcome. How are you? ROG has an M.2 that it boots from. What, a soldered M.2? Sorry, M.2 chip or M.2? Not soldered. I thought, does it? Oh, wait. It boots from M.2? So you're telling me it could just be a M.2? Loki has to say, some models store BIOS passwords in EC chip. It's only reflashable with SVOD programmer, which is very expensive. Ah. Loki does say, though, backlight and two BIOS ones are easy. The ROG logo one could be RAM, CPU, BIOS, anything. It has been opened before as well, so it'll be interesting to have a look. Gooseberry, yeah, we're all good. Thank you very much for asking, my friend. Booting to Windows OS without doing anything. Yeah, all good. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for asking. So wait, so the stuck on logo last, yeah, because that sounds like it might be the beep on beep off of Xbox One S's without your software. That's what it sounds like. Two BIOS ones first, get used to the ecosystem. Very true. I think I agree. And then what else do we have? We've got had a BIOS password on a computer. I got it, and I got and removed the comms battery and removed the password. ROG stores BIOS battery in the BIOS chip. So all you have to do is reflash that, right? It's good. And Loki, are the BIOS is available for ROGs? Can you get it from the site? BIOS and firmware. Wow. You can. BIOS update. BIOS for Asus Easy Flash Utility. So it'll be that one. It's recommended to download and update the BIOS firmware. Blah blah blah. That's the Latest one, 342. Optimally, want to transfer serial number into the BIOS. Someone has to patch it for you. What does that mean? Otherwise, consoles have the wrong serial. Wait. So somebody else has to do that, or are you saying that I can do that? It's on their site. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Yeah, the serial. Can't you just edit the serial in like the hex editor? No? I'm just gathering my information before we continue. Pelzy, welcome, buddy. How are you? So, chat, I actually think, and what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Ask Loki how to transfer serial on Mac, or if it's needed. That's a good shout. Loki, when it comes to transferring the serial, can you just hex editor it on the BIOS file? It's a clean BIOS. You will lose some features if you flash as is, but you can confirm that's the only issue and be able to test for the stream. Then I can make you a new BIOS using the dumps you make. Oh, so if I just provide you the information, Loki, you can then provide me with a BIOS that will have all of the details like the serial number, etc. Why won't I be able to do that? Just so I gain an understanding of what's holding me back from being able to do that. Yeah, Rose, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you, mate. Let's tackle the hardware first, because the software BIOS is going to be likely a rabbit hole. It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like the BIOS ones might be fairly easy. Chat, what I was going to ask is, technically, I think, you know, I bought these for £600. I want to do profit or loss for them, but obviously I'm streaming. Would you mind if we done like a live profit or loss? One in the chat if you want this to be like a live profit or loss. Oh, okay, lots of ones. All right, Lord the glove, Lord the glove, Lord the glove. Yeah, lots of ones in the chat. I'm looking at YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is flying. YouTube a little bit slower. YouTube needs the coffee. All right, you guys want the live profit or loss? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roads. 2 sugars? Did I say I was making a coffee? Because I was just about to say I wanted to make a coffee. You can, but there's 15 locations for serial. Then you have Windows keys and private keys for cloud recovery. Okay. YouTube is cutting out for me a bit. I'll switch to Twitch, no problem. YouTube chat needs coffee. I did mention that. You're right. Yeah. I love the profit or loss videos. Thank you, Arctic. Arctic, sorry. Thank you. Let's do the intro together then, peeps. Right. Let's go and get these, man, because I'm excited. I'm excited. You know. Oh no, wifey's out at the moment, so I have to make it myself. Sad. Ask around. Someone can transfer serial and NVRAM into a clean BIOS for you. That's what Loki's just said that he can do, no? Yeah, Loki said that he could just do that for me. He said send him the clear BIOS and he'll be able to... he said, however, it's a clean BIOS. You'll lose some features. But you can confirm it's the only issue and be able to test for the stream, and I can make you a new BIOS using the dumps you make. Loki, that's a point, actually. You know when you said using the dumps I make, as in, I see what you're saying. So even if the BIOS is faulty, copy those dumps. Yeah, that's fine, Loki. I completely understand, but you've already done more than enough, so thank you for just being here. If I take a copy of those dumps from the devices and save it and then send you over Discord, for example, you'll be able to then take the information from that and put it onto a new BIOS, send it back to me after I've confirmed everything is going to be good with the BIOS, and that will update everything. Is that correct? Don't blame me if you ain't got any pot noodles on the shelf. Leave it out, man. Leave it out. I saw 2 for £2 today. I was tempted, but I didn't. I still only got one. I forgot to use my club card today. forgot to use my club card. GG. That's the solution for 2 out of 4 consoles. Nice that Loki could patch them because I can't. But you could have saved it for another day. I could have, you're right. Always take a dump of any BIOS before. I thought you were talking about something else, and David. Yeah. Right, I'll leave this on. I'll leave the chat on whilst I go downstairs. I'll take my phone with me just in case, so I can see the different chats. But yeah, I forgot to use my club card. Fuming. It was like an extra £1.50 on the meal deal, chat. Lord, the glove. Right, let's put that here. Right. Where's my milk? There's my milk. Oh, I really want a sweet. Do you know, I have had a sweet. Well, I've not had a sweet. I've just had a bad lunch. I had a meal deal for lunch. So technically I shouldn't really, but I'm going to. So I'll explain something in a second. Actually, I'll come show you whilst the kettle's boiling. My friend, I had this thing. I mean, it was like last year. You guys know that I like to give away consoles, right? So I've got a friend who subsequently was like needing a PS5. Okay. And I was like, I got you, bro. So I just gave him a PS5. I fixed the PS5 and I gave it to one of my friends because it's a really nice thing to do. And that was like last year. And he messaged me a couple of days ago and he was like, bro, what's your address? I'll be round. I said, what? I said, like, I don't leave my house, chat. I was like, what do you mean you're going to be round? He's like, I've got something for you. I was like, oh, what for? He's like, just as a thank you for the PS5. I said, what do you mean? He said, I didn't do it for like anything in return. What have you got me? Chat. My guy. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Lord, glove. Brownies. Chat, they are not magical brownies. Funny, actually, it was one of the first things that I asked him. It's like, probably, yeah, my family are going to be partaking in this. They're not that sort of brownie, are they? He's like, obviously not. I said, okay, cool. But yeah, brownies. So I've got that. I'm not going to have that, but that's my. I'm trying to eat good. I'm trying to do all these things, chat, and then something like that happens. What do you do? I can't chuck it away, can I? I was about to say that Mrs. JDT wouldn't be able to have them all either, but I have to be careful with what I say here. Just open the dishwasher and it's on. GG. She could finish off a tray, I think. And I love her for it. I want to be very clear with that. I'm going to be very clear. I love her for it. That's why I married her. That's why we're together. Joey likes food. So the person that Joey is with has to like food. I think that's fair. Right, milk first, of course. Not first, but after we've put the coffee in. Right, that's good. We got that. I need to take some water up, actually. I've not drank enough water. Where's my water? Where's my H2O? Where is my H2O? What's going on? Where's my big bottle? Where's my vape, as some people call it? I don't know where it's gone. It won't be upstairs, will it? I need to drink some more. I've not drank nowhere near enough water today. Nowhere near. Welcome, by the way, peeps. How are we today? Welcome your faces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just about to get started. Let's go. Oh yeah, a couple of things came. So I got a case for my new iPhone. I haven't set up my new iPhone yet. I haven't got it yet. It's getting delivered at some point. So I've got a case for my new iPhone. I've got a privacy screen for when I'm at the gym and that. It's one of the things that I kind of forgot about, and then I was looking at accessories and I was like, yeah, I would like a privacy screen because I check some stats and stuff of YouTube and all those things when I'm at the gym, like in between sets. So it'd be nice just to have that little bit of extra privacy. So I got this case, which is one that I actually use for my iPhone 13 Pro. Why does that say designed for iPhone 6.3p? What? Hold on. 6.3p. What? What's this? Quick guide. I love that it has a guide. It's for people like me. I can't lie. Look at this. How to put your case on. Yeah, that's not an iPhone 6.3p, is it? That's definitely a 17 Pro, chat. That's definitely a 17 Pro, isn't it? Because of the notch at the top. So while I kind of feel big, man. Just having that. Got the same case. It's great. There's a replacement. Oh, I see. So I can mix and match the color of the buttons. Lord, the glove. And then, like I said, I've got an anti-privacy screen as well. So that's cool. So I've got that. I've got some other little bits as well that I received. Nothing from Ali yet, unfortunately, which is the exciting stuff. But there's the tempered glass. I don't know if anybody's got this one, but I've also used this on my current 13 Pro, and I've never had an issue. I've not had the privacy one. Oh, 6.3 inch screen, of course. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Well done. So yeah, there's that. Some privacy stuff, and then I've also got this. Who remembers? I'm excited. What's this for, chat? Who could tell me? Anybody got the same fan or know of the fan? I thought there was a message on top of it. Sorry. HD. Yo. Thank you very much for the tier 3 for 20 months. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. What do you mean? Not a Noctua, bruv. Listen. This is just for my test rig, chat. This is going to be chat. Yes or no? This is enough for a test rig. Not gaming. This is enough for a test rig. Fact or fiction? It's ID cooling. This is specifically for 1700. I hope. Intel, yeah, 1700, 1200. Oh. Oh, it does AMD as well? I should have just got 2 of these. Oh, no, it comes with a Wraith. I just realised something. I can use this then on the AM4 platform that I have, because the AM5 that I've ordered comes with the Wraith cooler as stock. I've got a cooler for the 1700 motherboard. And now this says AM4 and AM5. So I can actually use this with AM4 and AM5. So I could use this as the AM4, so like a 2-in-1 sort of situation. Maybe I should have just got 2 of them. No, because it's a test bench, so I'll just be moving it from one to the other, right? All right, anyway, so yeah, I've got that. That's come. That's come. Fabiano Marzulli. Hi, Joey from Italy. Hello. Originally I'm from Malta, Fabiano. So we're a lot closer than you think, my guy. You can do Intel or AMD based on the spaces. Gotcha. Perfectly fine for a test bench. That's what I like to hear. I can count to 10 in Maltese, chat. Do you know that? I can. How about this for a thumbnail? Right. Okay. Thermal, right? This is not thermal, right? Was it the one that I showed you? Well, I know someone from Malta that does 3D printing content. Really? I know there's a guy on Twitch who streams old school RuneScape who goes by the names of Joker, and he's from Malta. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I wonder if we could... no, I'm not going to ask that. 179 memberships on the school page is crazy. Microscope arrived this week. Now time to start the room. Nice. Which one did you go for, Chris? Sorry. Yeah, so I'm probably going to... I reckon it'll be another week until I have both of the courses up, ready to go. Yo, 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 yo.
If you paid more than $40 US for that cooler, I would return and get thermal right.
I paid, Jacob, thank you very much for the $4.99, my guy. I appreciate you in your face. I will tell you exactly how much I paid. £16, which is about $23, I imagine. £16 to dollars. Sorry, $21, Jacob. The Tomloff one. Nice. You got the 4K autofocus one, Chris. Let me know how you get on with that. Mr. Unicorn, welcome. How are you? I'm good, thank you. The fam are good. The fam are good. Yeah, Jacob, I really appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Thank you. All right, chat. Listen to me. I have 4 ROG allies that I need to fix. For each of them, I paid £150. I need to see what model they are because that will vary. That will then depend on how much we can actually make from profit, right? I've already been told that there's a couple in there from the BIOS faults that we have might be quite fixable. So it's going to be interesting. Today, we are trying to fix a ROG ally, okay? Am I still drinking decaf? Absolutely not. Fabiano, welcome. Welcome, my guy. ROG ally. I'm not going to say lel. I was going to put lel. Hey, Joey, just wondering if you consider attempting to repair a graphics card. Subset, as much as I would love to, I am not the person for that because I'm deeply inexperienced still and I'm learning currently. As they're more prefer handhold, I'm thinking a gaming PC would be better. It depends, G-Man, right? Are they like usually on the move or... Okay. I'm not using the JDT mug. I'm not, unfortunately. It is a cat mug though. With my 2 little babies on. So I mean, should I say my other 2 little babies? I'm still, yeah, it does. My Chrome does still crash, unfortunately. Okay. I have not sorted it out. But you have a JDT hoodie on. Facts, I do, yeah. So, funnily enough, I don't know what the faults are with these devices. Well, I know what the faults are, but I don't know which ones have the faults, if that makes any sense. So this one came as is. There we go. Mick Rick, the man who loves food as much as me, is a Malteser. So, Mick Rick, are you from Malta as well? What soldering iron do you have on bike right now? Ooh, I don't know about that. Mine is the Hako FX951, and they're not made anymore, unfortunately. You might be able to pick up like a second-hand one, but they're very expensive as well. They're like £350. I think they'll hold their value as well because they're not made anymore. They are selling FX971s now, but I think they're a lot more expensive. I don't have any experience with them. I can trust that they're going to be good. Because they're pretty, I'm pretty sure they're like same architecture, you know. Looks really good condition at first sight. Yeah, I agree. I think this does look in good condition. A couple things I need to bear in mind. One of them is that, I mean, it's opened from what I can tell. You know, we've got some of the, oh yeah, oh, okay. Well, it's got no screws in the back of it. I definitely wasn't expecting that. This one specifically does say RC71L. I don't know if they're the Z1 Extreme model. I don't know how you're able to tell that, if I'm honest with you, straight off the bat. Does anybody know how you're able to tell if it's the Z1 Extreme model? But this one has no screws. On the bottom. This one is CN1A4A. Wi-Fi 6E. What number am I looking for specifically? It says CN18 Z1 or Z1X. It doesn't say. Left side of CPU cooler. We've got the M.2, that's good. Oh, it has been opened before. Straight off the bat, I can see it's been opened because the sticker has been penetrated. Might have to remove the cooler. I see an X here. Are you talking about here? I mean, there's a little X there. Might have to remove the cooler. Thing is, how are you meant to know? Like, surely if you're buying one of these, you should be able to tell if it's a Z1 Extreme or whether it's just a Z1. Because the Z1 Extremes go for a lot more money, no? So is there not like something more that just confirms like what exactly it is? Oh, there is a screw on the back there. It's not being put back properly. Zoom in on stickers for me. How does it not say what it is? Am I dumb for thinking that? Like, where does it, how come this doesn't say what it is? Should I check another one? Let me see this one, for example. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Look. On the box. Z1 Extreme. Cool. That's that one. Z1 Extreme. And the final box. Z1 Extreme. I'm going to go ahead and assume then that this one is also a Z1 Extreme. Now, before we continue, I paid a whopping £150 for this current unit. And chat, what do we think that I'm going to be able to get if I'm able to fix this? Do we think £300? Do I hear £300? £301? 302, 303, 304? Do we have a 304? Anybody going to put 304? 304, 304. Do I see a 305? 305, 305, 305? 300. 280 to 300. Is that it? Is that it? I thought I was bargains. I really thought I was bargains with this. I sold one, didn't I? I did sell one on eBay. Because I fixed one before, chat, haven't I? Where is it? Where is it? Selling. I did sell one on eBay. How much did I get for that one? All orders, not 90 days. Was it this year? I'm going to say it was this year. Was it? ROG. Yeah, it was this year. I sold it for 310. That was 512 though. Vegelin. Vegelin, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. 413 Twitch subscribers. Thank you, guys. They're going for 1,500 quid on eBay. Imagine. Yeah, though, is it? $395. If you have accessories, $350. Okay. All right. So this is where we're at. I don't know what the issue is with this one again because there was nothing on the information that I was given. There's no writing on it to explain what the fault might be. It is just, in fact, a part. Let me see from the email. Was there something here? ROG. For the one that came in the thingy. Doesn't boot. BIOS issues. eBay. No, where is it? No. Nothing. Is everyone stream a good handheld? I really enjoyed mine. I would like to have the Ally X as a new Xbox branded version. May have the Ally X is cheaper. I think actual PC is better. Testing time. Plug in a PD meter and power. Show power meter on screen. Well, I'm just going to double check that everything is plugged in first of all, and to see what we get. Like I said from the email, one of them doesn't boot, stays on the splash screen, backlight doesn't work, BIOS issue, BIOS password. So let's see which one this is. And I don't have any of the screws, which kind of sucks, and has been taken apart before. This is, by the way, a 512 gig SSD. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if they come with stock 256, but this one is a 512. Let's see what reading we get on the amp meter. Stock 512, I see. Okay, fine. PLD USB. Bonjour. Here we go. Well, the battery kind of seems loose. It's just not screwed in, so I do have to be cautious here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One amp. I see a charging light, so we do get the charging light down here. I wonder if this is the backlight one. Just going to see if anything else happens. It's a nice healthy draw. So we've got about 20 watts at the moment. See if I can power it on. I don't know where the power button is on this. There. No movement. Hold it down. Here we go. 1.7. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go. This one powers on. This is not the backlight one. Which one is this? It's doing some business. 1.8. Still booting. 1.9. Coming up to around about 38 watts or so. 1.9. Still figuring some stuff out. 1.9. It's dropped to 1.5. I'm still going to give it a little bit of time just to see what happens. Push it. Let me hold it down, see what happens. Will that switch it off? Because is it technically on now? Yeah, it's just dropped to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's now off. So if I hold the power button down, I've just got the vibration to the nation. We're up to 2 amps. I imagine that I'm going to see that logo again. So this must be one whereby the logo appears and then it's almost hanging, essentially. So I'm thinking this could be our BIOS one, to be honest. I don't know because I still haven't seen the Ally logo yet. It takes a long time to boot though. It takes a very, very long time. And when I say boot, even just to show the Ally logo. What, and it's just now nothing. How strange. Can you boot into BIOS mode? How do we boot into BIOS mode, chat? Is there like a... yeah, I mean, it definitely just... There's a little light here. What does that light show? The fans are spinning as well, by the way. Wait a minute. No. 21.
21.
Yo.
Jack Bow Lantern.
Thank you very much, Bridget, coming in with a prime for 21 months in a row. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Volume down and power. But you need to cover the light sensor. Okay, interesting. Let me turn it off then. Right, it's off. Where's the light? Where light sensor is on the right side of the motherboard. So you just have to have the back on, like this. Is that technically covered? Yeah, okay, fine. Interesting, thank you guys. I wouldn't have had Scooby. So we're going with volume down and power. Hold. Okay, I've got the vibration again. I'm going to release the power button. I don't know if I'm meant to. Have I messed up already? Probably. And I'm holding down the minus volume. Pushing 2.1. It's just dropped down now again. It's not happening. It should have booted into BIOS now, right? Okay. Let's turn it off. Should be up by now. Okay. I'm going to hold down both just to be safe. Well, I don't know what happened there. Try again. Volume down. 3.1. I haven't seen 3.1 yet. What? Why is it now 3.1? A solid 3.1. Dropped to 2.4. Keep holding. Okay. Okay. And now let go. It's just gone off and then it's gone back up to 2.3. How weird. So it shows us on, right? No, it doesn't show us on. Is it maybe charging? Let me try and turn it on now. Here we go. Oh, okay, fine. Don't tell me that's fixed it. Because that booted very quick. Don't tell me that's fixed it. 3.1 amps? Still holding. I wonder if it's just like, if that's reset the BIOS and it's just throwing a little bit of a paddy right now. Or do we think that this is the stuck on logo? Yeah, maybe the stuck on logo situation. Should I remove the SSD? Does that not sound like a an easy thing to do? Or do you think this is prior to SSD? I kind of want to remove the SSD to see what happens and to see if our symptoms change. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if it is SSD, that would be so simple. Oh, let me turn it off actually. Hopefully I can turn it off. That will also give me a good indication of... Well, it won't give me an indication for anything. It does turn off. Okay. Let's just remove the SSD because that's really simple, right? That's just really, really simple. CJ!
Yo, big 3 years smile.
My guy, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. How are you? You okay? I appreciate you. 36 months. Lord glove. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the battery. I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's see what happens. Ready? Let's plug her in. Wrong one. Let's plug her in. 0.5, 2.3. Hold. Okay, let's try and power it on. Here we go. That was just charged then, I think, the 2.5 amps. Battery must be quite depleted. Okay, so with SSD out, it's doing the same. Now, this could be a bunch of different things. I mean, faulty BIOS kind of sounds logical, right? A faulty BIOS does sound logical to me. I mean, it might not be, but it's definitely something that I feel like I should check. It's been taken apart as well, so I also need to bear this in mind. So I'm thinking, let me disassemble, see if there's anything that somebody's done to mess this up, essentially. Or wait, should I see if I can boot into BIOS now without holding it down? Wait. Try again. Still holding down minus. It's not doing anything, is it? It's weird symptoms because you know what? I can't replicate the exact same symptom every time. I can't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to press the plus button and see what happens. Or press both of them and just try a few different combinations here. To see if that changes our course. And you can see, look, it's just booted again because of what we heard and because of what we can see on the ammeter, but nothing on screen. Do you see what I mean? It's like inconsistency, you know? So I'm just going to press the plus button now after this turns off, which, there we go. So I'm going to press plus and power. There we go. Got the vibration again. Nothing. So I'm going to see if I can replicate the issue, which is just pretty much turning it on to see if it hangs on the ROG Ally splash screen. So let's try that. Takes a while to turn off, I think, because it's just... Right, here we go. Ready? Okay, so that is how we... So the way that you force this specific screen is by holding down the power button and the power button only. Which, in my brain, says, okay, well, we are able to try and go into the BIOS, but it's not allowing us to go into the BIOS, and it turns on, but goes to a blank screen. Press power button, then spam volume down. Okay. I'll try that. What a weird thing. No, so whenever we do like a button combination here, it goes to a black screen rather than the splash screen. What are you saying? You fixed 50 low key? Hold power. Hold power 15 seconds. Plug in charger. Hold volume up and power. I mean, that sounds like an absolute myth, but I would try. 15 seconds and then plug in charger. Hold volume up and power for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plug charger. Hold plus. That's about 10. I'll try again. No. Same. So we're just stuck on splash screen. Okay. Small chance of bias, but since there was a fan spin at some point, then it could be. Yeah, it's still fan spin, I believe. Okay, let's turn this off. Gary, welcome, buddy. How are you? Okay, so we've removed the SSD, so let's tear it down a little bit more. Shame I don't have screws for it, but it is what it is, I guess. Where's me tools? Where's my tweezers? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not really too fussed about it, to be honest, Ben. I'd rather just try and fix them all. Got to do it all at some point, right? Disconnect the battery. Is that it? Oh, we've got a couple of screwsies. Big boy screw. Okay, so that's a long one. I'm just mentioning this for myself for future purposes. We have another long one as well. Okay, cool. All right. Again, I'm just going to be very, very careful and cautious whilst taking this apart, just to see if there's anything where somebody else might have done something wrong, perhaps, you know. Now, I can't remember exactly the best way to take these apart, but I'm going to start with the mini boards, I think. Go with that. Kind of makes sense to me. Oh wait, aren't these all like the long screws, I think? Oh no, they're not. They're the little ones. BRB, no worries, no worries, no worries. That's the sensor with the foam around. I see this one. So it has to be covered, does it? Isn't there a... Oh, we got this little... There we go. Okay, so that's one. I love how modular these are, man. So easy to take apart. I remember when I have fixed one before, and I said the exact same thing. They are just so easy and nice to take apart and to work on. These are great. Now I go CPU, I think. These are long screws for the fan. So they're all the same screws, aren't they? And I should just be able to pop this bad boy up. And take the fans out, of course. Okay, we got our thermal pasta, lovely jubbly. Welcome, Mealy, how are you? That's the sensor around. Yeah, I think the Steam Deck is harder because of the glue down battery. Is the sensor glued down? Is the battery glued down on the Steam Deck? I fixed the Steam Deck as well. Can't really remember though, a very long time ago. Yo! Who art thou? Stephen Duffy becoming a YouTube legendary status member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Z1 Extreme. It says it on the chip. It's cool how it says that. Don't these just sit on the boot logo if it can't find the OS? Sure, Soren fixed one doing this and he used Windows SSD and it booted. No, it will boot to BIOS, apparently. Okay, so am I just taking the motherboard out here, I think, guys? I think that's probably your best bet now. And we'll do a quick visual inspection, see if there's anything that I can see. All these screws are the same size. These are the motherboard screws now. Can you play Steam games on these, chat? I'll gladly test with some Mega Bonk. Okay, disconnect the antennas as well. Cool. And then I don't think there's any other screws from what I can see. Oh, don't we have like an FPC up here? Yes. Well remembered, Joey. Because that could have been crucial. Right, let's just bend the board up and out, I think. Lift that up. Lift that up. We are moving to the grooving. Let's go. Beard, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just been so manic at the moment in terms of a gaming stream. I miss bonking. I really do miss bonking. Let's go under the microscope, shall we? Moment of truth is the boss on the board. Facts. Elmo, welcome. How are you? We miss watching. You guys miss watching me bonk? It's very kind of you. I'm flattered. Grizzly, welcome. What's this microscope? This is the Tom Love 3D microscope. Now, first things first, I'm doing a visual inspection. Why am I doing a visual inspection? Because somebody else has been inside this device to the point of actually removing the CPU cooler. So I'm just checking for obvious things. Now, we do still get a boot. Senior Kitchen. Kitchen, welcome.
Love
Thank you very much.
FreeRepairs for the
Thank
people.
you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you, my friend. So I'm just checking to make sure and see if there's any issues on the board. What's under here? Because somebody might have knocked a component perhaps when they went inside it, you know, and I have to check for all of those little things. That cap there, I'm just checking above the CPU. If you guys see anything, make sure you shout, okay? It should be good quality. Release me. That's a bit glue. So this is a chip. Oh, does that look like it's been soldered? Hold on. Now I'm thinking this is factory only because of the fact there's no flux residue from what I can see. Like if I bend the board, there's like not a single bit of flux residue on here. So I would then go ahead and assume that this is actually factory. Mealy!
Joey, make more merch. Also sent you a Discord DM.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the £2, Mealy. I appreciate you. I hope you're well. Hope your dad's well as well. Yeah, I think this is factory. Factory says Loki, yeah. First time catching you live. You really made my love for electronics grow. As a kid, I always screwed devices open to see. Let's go, Younes. Welcome, my friend. So this actually looks okay, to be honest, doesn't it? I mean, there's nothing huge that's jumping out at me that might make me think, actually, we've got something wrong here, from what I can tell. And am I right in thinking the BIOS is on the other side then? So it's like the back of the device. Let's check here. What's this? Zoom out a little bit again. Guys, thanks so much for all the subs and contributions and stuff today. I really appreciate it. We're currently on 415 total Twitch subscribers. Thank you. All right. Hello, my friend. That's the BIOS chip, right? Do I have what I need for that? Oh no, I don't think I do. That's a different BIOS to the CH43 programmer, isn't it? Looks factory. I mean, that's good news, I guess. Army Vet, yo, thank you very much for the Prime subscription, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very, very kind. 415 total Twitch subscribers. And you know what, Army Vet? You have triggered a hype train. Level 1 hype train, 4 minutes 40 on the clock, 62%. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Why does resistor on the left look so weird? There looks to be quite a few resistors with corrosion. Well, that one's got like a little bit of a Gareth Gates haircut. Oh, I think it was a little bit of... Let me just check, see if you're right here, Ben. I think it's the angle, mate. Yeah, I think it's the angle, look. Because when I hold them up to this angle, they actually look ridiculously shiny. You know? You can use a CH341. Can I? I think we start with that then, hey? Let's see if it's a BIOS issue. Let's catch the train. No, guys, we don't need to catch the train. I'm just really appreciative of it. Level 1, 62%. Thank you. Wait, so which one do I use? Do I have like a special adapter for it or something? Oh, is it this one? Is it that one, chat?
Choo choo.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Bodge coming in with 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jim Bobby coming in with a Prime for 13 months. Guys, let's relax. We don't have to do anything with the hype train. I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. Clownfield coming in with a sub
Love
as well.
your
Thank
content,
you.
Joey.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Prime for 4 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Was that the one? Okay. Let's relax,
Caught
chat.
the train.
Joseph, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, this is the BIOS IC, and I think this right here is what I use to solder onto it. Which... Low Viz, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. W content, mate. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Skipper. I appreciate that. This is annoying, hey? Because look at the plastic connector. Like, why is the plastic connector there? You know what I mean? That's a bit annoying. Why is that a thing? Because I use hot air to get these on and off. I can't solder that, can I? I can't solder this to the board because it's underneath. That's pretty annoying. I've never done this before, so this is going to be interesting. I'm thinking I go hot air, but I think I just go low and move it around so I don't burn the plastic. It's the cheap version. I see. Makes sense. Okay, wind bond. Let's go. Let's take it off. I'm pretty sure I could blast this. Need to get the right tweezers for it. Can I use these ones? Or are they too... These ones are actually... Okay. Let's use these and see how I get on. Guys, thank you very much for the contributions to the hype train. I appreciate it. Captain Tape? Nah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Thank you guys so much. Level 2 hype train, 2 minutes on the clock, 38%. Thank you.
All aboard.
It's actually quite a weird sized chip. BS Repellent, thank you very much for the 250 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is put a little bit of flux on this board and tin it, because I haven't got any solder on it because it's the first time I'm using it. Don't leave it. Don't let it leave the station. We're not all on board. I think there's plenty of people on board. Thank you again, guys. I appreciate it. Yo. Richard, thank you very much for the 200 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Something about those red-colored boards always look nicer than the green ones.
I agree. I agree. Thank you very much. Guys, you've pushed it to level 3. Thank you.
Love your work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very kind of you. Pin 1 is supposedly, by looking at this, up here, I think. Ed Horse, thank you very much for the Prime for 7 months in a row. Dino for the Tier 1, 15 months. Legendary, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm assuming pin 1 is there, like that. Let's see where I can go. You know, a little bit of the bigger nozzle here. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I hope it doesn't touch the pins. No, it won't do. Shouldn't do anyway. Shouldn't being the key word here. To be fair, I could heat this from underneath. Yeah, I could do that. The ground plane under the chip. Yeah, but I don't think that's going to reach the pins. Oh, I see what you're saying. No. I mean, we're about to find out. Let's put it that way. I think it's going to be a really close call. It's not sitting down for some reason.
Keep up the great content, Joey.
I don't know if that's all right or not. Gary, thank you very much for the $5, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, it's not sat down. Oh, there's plastic on the bottom as well. Oh no. Luckily, it's only singed. Okay. I need to sit this flat. Because it's not sitting flat. How strange. Solder on the chip. It's probably why it's not sitting flat. Wait there. Bear with, guys. I'm going to have to try and heat this from the top. This is a weird one. Yeah, I didn't realise there was plastic underneath. I'm just going to concentrate a sec. This, you see this moving about? Lord, the glove is just sliding everywhere. Chill out. Sit. What on earth? What? It's the ground plane, isn't it? Yeah, the ground plane's doing its job, man. Needs to relax, bro. How are you meant to do this? This is impossible. The ground plane's too big. Shock, Ben was right. No, just sit. No, the ground plane's too big, man. It's not sitting. Can I solder it? I might be able to solder it. I might have to. I don't have a choice. About an adapter? Yeah, it's just annoying, isn't it? Like, this is the most stupid design I've ever seen in my whole life. FYI. Ugh. So are you saying it's not going to work, Bridge? Are you saying this adapter won't work? I'm sure it will, right? Adapter works, says Loki. It's soldered. I don't know if all of them are soldered. One of them's soldered. They're all soldered. Nice. That is definitely the way. Lovely jubbly. Pain though. Big pain. All things considered. Cool. All right. I'm happy with that. It's a 1.8. Okay, cool. So that means that I have to use the adapter, right? Which is already plugged in. So I already got the 1.8 adapter plugged in, so I literally just plug it into this. Let me give it a quick clean. A lot of flux on there. It's so silly the way they designed that. Okay, cool. Should be okay. Well, let's hear if it's going to be okay. I want to hear the boop, 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 boop. I'm sure pin 1 is meant to be there. Like that. Let's go. Okay. Now the thing is, I need to see if it recognizes first. So I need to open up Neo Programmer. See if it finds it. It won't auto detect. Oh, okay, fine. So I have to search. It says found 0 chips, so it won't auto detect in Neo, not like the other ones. You should find a chip ID. It's not found anything just yet. No, it says IC not responding. But the device selected is a 1.8 volt. Wait, it says IS25WPO16. Is that the one? Or is that a different one? No. So I can't search either. What's the I'll tell you what, let me run a search for it. What's it called? Does anybody have the exact serial of it? Of what it should be? Is it in the stream? I don't know if did I catch it? 74. Here we go. Does it start with a 7? Is that what it really starts with? 74W? They're saying that says 3.3 volts for me, low key. It's coming up with a W25Q 256JV. JW then, whichever is the 1.8. JW, yeah. It's not detecting anything. It's not detecting anything. And Neo Programmer should be detecting the chip, right? Unless I put this in the wrong way. I see not responding. Yeah, it just says not responding. I'll have a look at the soldering. I mean, it looks soldered, hey? Like, all of those points are soldered to the chip, definitely. No? Maybe those first two, do they lack solder? Ah, yeah, there we go, look. I don't think they're connected, that side. I think both of these aren't connected. Let's put a big blob down there. There it is, that's better, hey? Let's use the 3D function. They're all good. And they're all good, chat, yeah? Will I not need ground, though? Would I need ground? Maybe one of the pins on the chip is ground, rather than just the one on underneath. Perhaps. Ground's on one of the legs, yeah. Kind of thought that as soon as I said it. Right, let me see now. Still can't find it. No, can't find it, chat. Can't find the BIOS. Nope. Just trying a bunch of configs now. See if it's just me. Found it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just flipped some stuff around. So yeah, I have found it. W25Q25 6JW 1.8 volt chip. We got it. We got it. Okay. Let's read it. Wow, this is taking ages. What? Think we found our issue? No? Or is it just a big BIOS? That's one big BIOS file. How much is that, guys? It says 256 megabits. That's the bit size. The size itself is 33 million bytes, which is what is that 33 megabytes then? Right, chat? 33 megabytes? $32 meg. Probably EC firmware 2. What does that mean? Right, should I get the BIOS then? Back. Loki, look at this. Does it usually take this long? I've read it. I've got the chip. But does it usually take this long? Look how long it's taken. All the BIOS reads and stuff that I've done before have been very, very super quick. And the BIOS that I'm going for, Loki, is it the BIOS for Asus Easy Flash Utility one? Not usually for read. So it could be that that's the issue, and that's why we're freezing on the splash screen, is because it's taking too long to read the BIOS. Perhaps. I'm just speculating. And fact or fiction, chat? For me personally, I think the issue is usually with the read on the chip rather than the chip itself. So I'm hoping the chip itself is actually A-OK. Well, I have got 4 other ROG allies, so hopefully we find at least one good BIOS chip. I've heard that the CH34A1 is slow for big BIOS files. I see. Okay. Yo, Garbage, welcome. Yes, the Easy Flash, and you have to open it in the UFI tool and remove it from the ASUS capsule to flash the chip hardware. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Easy Flash, you have to open it in UFI tool and remove it from the ASUS capsule to flash. Okay, hold on. So I just download this, right? The Flash utility. How to update BIOS with Easy Flash. Update BIOS in Windows. How to update BIOS in Windows, ASUS support. Oh wait, this is if it's working, right?
For downloading and update.
Oh wait, maybe not. Hold on. I don't know. I haven't got any. I haven't got a Scooby. It's got Easy Flash headers that make it too big for the chip by itself. I have no idea what you mean, but I'm going to download the BIOS Flash utility. Downloads. Yep. So now that I've got the folder, do I just extract it? Hello.
Love these videos. Keep it up.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Ken is coming in with the £3.52. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for the tip. Okay. It says success. And it's got some writing. But look at this. Even like right at the start, we got a bunch of Fs. I don't know, like I'm used to seeing the Sony one for PS5's, right, where we have some sort of like Sony entertainment. I don't know if this is how it's meant to look. Obviously, we have stuff further down, but I don't know if we're meant to have something at the start. I have no idea. There should be a 3.342 or whatever file inside. Save that BIOS, yeah. Save. Folder. ASUS ROG. Ally. BIOS. So. Save it. I have saved it. I've saved it. I've saved it. I've got the .bin. Alright, so that's done. And then on the BIOS that I've just downloaded, I'm going to go to Downloads, Extracto Mundo, Extract, Skippity Doo Dart. And then it's, yeah, all it is, low-key, is the 342 file. That's it. And it's 32.7 meg. So now that I've got that, so open that in Neo program. Now use UFI tool. I don't know what you mean by UFI tool. Do you mean something like Rufus? Oh, Google UFI tool. UFI tool. GitHub. Releases. Windows 64. I've got UFI tool. Yeah, UFI tool Windows 64. Extract to the desktop for that one. Desktop. Bosh. Okay. What was it called? UFI. I hate when you. Do you know what annoys me? You sort by date on desktop. It's not at the top. Do you know what I mean? What's it called? I search UFI, it doesn't show up. UEFI tool. There you are. Right, let me just drag and drop you there. Okay, launch it, and then you're saying plant that into the Eufy tool. Should say Asus open image file. Hold on, my guy. Copy that path. Paste the path. Go to that. No items. Let me just all files. .342. Yeah, AMI Aptio Capsule is what it says. Low key. And then action. Capsule. Hex view board. I've got click drop down. Yeah. Eufy image. Click it again. Yeah. Then the next Eufy image. Yep. Right click on Eufy image. Yep. Yeah, extract as is. Shall I save that in the BIOS location? I've got the other one. Save it. Okay, cool. That's what you're flashing here. Okay. Do I have to change the name? Because at the moment it's just image underscore Eufy underscore Eufy underscore image.rom. Do I change the name of that for the BIOS? Or I just flash it as that? Just like this, guys. It's as a .rom. Do I save it as a .bin or do I just leave it as a .rom? I'll just save it like that. I'll save it as a .bin. GG. Okay, I've renamed it to a .bin. And do I just leave it like that? Low key, image underscore Eufy underscore Eufy underscore image. .bin. That's what it is. It's the same file size as the Asus ROG bin that I've extracted from the BIOS. But I just don't know whether, do I need to rename it? That's fine. Okay, fine. And now, should I write it to the chip? Or should I do a hex editor and compare the two? Like, do you want to see anything like that? Or should I just go ahead and flash it and see if it works? What do you think? I think I know what chat are going to want. Right, yeah, okay. Open. I need the whole verify as well thing. Right. Right, I see. Yes. This process can take more than a minute on large flash memories. Okay. We're moving, chat. We are moving. Let's put some music on and have a chat. Chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello. If I haven't said hello to you yet, feel free to jump in and say hello. How are we doing today? We're just waiting for this to flash. Get me, I'm a hacker, chat. Not hacking. I'm trying to simply revive the function of this ROG Ally. Simple as that. No hacks involved, please. Yo, D&D Corp, welcome. What's new? We are trying to work on some ROG Ally stuff. That's new. I've had a lot of BIOS stuff in the last couple of days. It does fry your brain a little bit because it's so new to me. I'm kind of used to like Neo Programmer and the WinBonds for the PS5's, but that's it. That's as far as my like BIOS knowledge goes, you know. Oh my gosh, Pluto. I'm going to start taking charge of this family. I'm going to start making... I can't make a roast dinner. How can I make a roast dinner on a Sunday if I stream at 2, finish at 5? I can't start a roast at 5 p.m, can we? Can't do it, can we? I can't expect Mrs. JDT to do me a roast because she's just so busy all day with the with 2 children. Can't be done. No, you need to... A roast is a slow progression meal, isn't it? So what do we do? Listen, if there was a service called Roast Box, or what could we call it, chat? If we had to think of a Sunday roast delivery, what would we call it? Sunday roast delivery service. Your roast to your door. Roast to your door. Roast box. Roast in the post. CFQ, you win it, man. Yeah. Roast in the post. Lord Glove. Yeah. That's it. If anybody wants a company name, you go start it now. I'm sure you're going to make a lot of money. Yeah. You guys are going to make a lot of money, man. Go roast in the post, man. Or roast post. Roast in the post is epic. It's quality, CFQ. I know CFQ is sat there smiling at the moment. CFQ sat there smiling, beaming. Crockpot set and forget is done when stream is done. No, Johnny, because you got to think about potatoes. Like, you got so much stuff to think about, man. Be a bit cold by post. Yeah, not actual post. Not actual post.
Fast and easy roast.
Fast and easy roast. I like it. ISO Yan, thank you very much for the 2 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. Roast in the post. Yeah, I tell you what. That's unbelievable. That is such a good name, man. That is such a good name. He's fallen off his chair. I've not seen him type since. He's fallen off his chair because he knows the reaction that he got is ridiculous. Mookie, I can't even believe you're asking that question. Mookie said, do you want Yorkshire puddings with your roast? It's a requirement. You can't have a roast dinner without Yorkshire puds. Now, if I had to choose, we're talking lamb. Lamb is where it's at. I'm smiling here. I knew it. I knew it, CFQ. Yeah, it has to be lamb with the mint sauce. Yeah. Lamb, mint sauce, roast potato. This is my roast dinner. Chat, this is my roast dinner. You ready? Let me sit up for this. This is my roast dinner. Roast lamb. If we're going one meat, roast lamb. I don't care what anyone else says. MS Blind, I agree. Lamb. You can have... I feel like it's traditional to have turkey at Christmas, so lamb and turkey.
A roast dinner without Yorkshire puds is just a dinner. Tears of joy.
Facts. Yeah, you bring out the turkey dinosaurs at that point. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much, Hazy, for the 100 bits. Yeah, you're right. Listen. Lamb is key meat number 1 at Christmas, especially. I don't care about... I like... You know, who do I like turkey? It has to be cooked right, man. If you don't cook turkey right, nobody likes turkey. Turkey has to be cooked right, otherwise you just dry. It's worse than chicken. Lamb is number 1. It does give my tummy a little bit of the runaround. But lamb is number 1. So that's the meat that I'm going for my roast. Yorkshire puddings, minimum 2. Minimum. I don't mind if they're not homemade. I don't mind the Aunt Bessie's or them ones. They're alright. But minimum of 2 Yorkshires. Now, a very key important ingredient with your Yorkshire puddings is that you need to put gravy over your Yorkshire puddings. If you don't put gravy in or around or on your Yorkshire puddings, you'll have a horrible time. You also need in my opinion, a Yorkshire pudding is nice with mint sauce. So mint sauce is going to be key ingredient number 3. Gravy's a must. Mint sauce. Mint sauce isn't like, it's be all and end all, but mint sauce is such a nice touch. It's a key component. I don't even have to talk about roast potatoes. Easily, for me. As important as the meat. If your roast potatoes are not roast potatoes for a roast, you potentially ruin the whole thing. Do we agree, chat? If your roast potatoes are not on point, one, if we're talking duck fat, do you see what I'm saying here? Do you know where I'm going with this? Roast potatoes that are cooked in duck fat. That crispy crunch that sends you to the moon. Salivate. I'm sat here salivating. Listen. So where are we at? Where are we at currently? Roast potatoes, lamb, mint sauce, gravy, Yorkshire puddings. One in the chat if you agree so far. One in the chat if you agree. So far. So far we good. Because the next part might get controversial. The next part might get a bit controversial. For the veg. Get my glove on for this one. Listen. Carrots. Carrots. Facts. I mean, if you are a Sprouts person, this conversation ends here. We're not talking about it anymore. Wait. No, wait. I messed up. Did I say Sprouts? Or parsnips? I meant parsnips. There's two things you do not put on a roast dinner. I love Sprouts, by the way. Did I say Sprouts? Because I love Sprouts. Sprouts be gone? No, I like Sprouts. I like Sprouts. Parsnips and swede? Never, ever put yourself on my roast dinner. Swede? And parsnips are a big no-no. Swede and parsnips, no, not for me. So for the veg, we've got carrots, we've got Sprouts. I love Sprouts. So Sprouts is like an additional option, right? I did not know Sprouts. You did not. Okay, fine. If I'm talking Sprouts, you can chuck them on. I'm not here nor there. Do you know what I mean? I like Sprouts, but they're not an essential. Carrots are essential. Stuffing, essential. Fact or fiction, chat? Stuffing, essential for a roast dinner. Fact or fiction? Stuffing is essential. Fact. I like broccoli, man. I'm a big broccoli person. I love broccoli. I love green beans. You want to put some green beans on there? You put some green beans on there. Sprouts, I'll have. The only thing that I won't put on is... see, cauliflower, I'm here nor there. Cauliflower, again, is like in line with Sprouts for me. Sprouts and cauliflower, here and here. They're exactly the same. I can have them, I couldn't. They're not essential. Broccoli breast, yeah, I really like broccoli. I'm a big fan of broccoli. That broccoli with gravy, man. I could just eat broccoli and gravy. Are we done? We are. I could just eat broccoli and gravy. Right, let's have a look. That's a good conversation. Broccoli, my favourite. Yeah, broccoli's nice. Broccoli and gravy. Alright, here we go. Back to reality. Proud to say I've brought this conversation on. Absolutely, yeah. Great conversation. Great conversation. I need to put the Biose back. On the board, and then we're going to see what happens. Moment of truth. I'm not going to hook up the speakers. I don't think that's necessary to do. It's already a little bit too much flux for my liking, but hey ho. Maybe I should do a Sunday roast dinner stream, chat. Making one and eating it. Thoughts? Fun fact, I don't think I've ever made a roast dinner. Be quite fun though, wouldn't it? I've never made a roast dinner. Where's pin 1 here? Oh no. Should have probably made note of that. I think, I mean, I'll have the stream to go back. I think pin 1 was here, chat, no? Or here. I think pin 1 was here, top left. Top left pin 1? Yes or no? Top left, yeah, cool. I'm quite happy how that worked. With the captain tape and whatnot. And how we kind of got around that issue, you know? Make sure it's flat. Is that connected? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I love this 3D view, man. Has saved us a few times. All connected. Not perfectly straight. Oh no, maybe it is perfectly straight. Yeah, it is. Just angles. Cool. Pin 1 is correct. Thank you, Chris. All right, big moment of truth, just to put it back in the chassis and see if it works. I mean, if this does work, I'll be dumbfounded because that'll be absolutely amazing. What do you guys think? Shall I do a poll? Shall I do a? Let me do a prediction. I've not done a prediction in ages. I'm just going to say, is this going to work? Will it boot? Here we go. Yes or no? We'll do 1 minute. I would do 2 minutes. It'll take me a while to put it back together. Not a while, but longer than usual. It's over on Twitch, by the way. There's a prediction on Twitch if you want to vote. That way? Yeah. I'm assuming as well, I actually have to put this back together quite a bit. Don't I? To have it, or I could just have it covered, couldn't I? The sensor. So how far back do I have to go? Loki, you here? What? How far back do you go for testing purposes? That's all in. It just seems a little bit. That's why, because the buttons are pushing up. When I lift it up, it's fine. I don't think Loki's here. Pretty much all of it. Okay. Can't remember where the screws are. I think the places with arrows are the places where there's motherboard screws. I think that's how this works. Felipe, welcome. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. The annoying thing is I'm going to have to take this off anyway because I need to sort out the serial number and stuff of this device. So I'm going to have to give that information over to Loki for him to put it on the BIOS. So that's quite annoying. Oh, that was all of them, to be fair. I didn't think I had all of them. So that's good. Okay. I don't know what I meant to plug in like off the bat. I'll just go whole hog, I think. Because again, it doesn't necessarily take long, does it? Black, white. Someone goes over there like that. Here we go. Cool. Yorkshire Dave. Yorkshire, you just missed us talking about Yorkshire puddings, mate. I feel like you would have liked that conversation. And roast dinners. Yorkshire puds and roast dinners. Right, that's plugged in. Do I really go boards already? No, it's heatsink, right? It's heatsink and fan. Is it heatsink and fan? I'm sure it is. I'm not going to go too mad on the thermal pasta because A, it might not work. B, I'm going to be taking it apart anyway. I don't know how hot this thing runs. It's got a little bit. That's actually probably a good amount. Let's say I'm not going to go for a lot, but that is a really good amount. This goes on first and then the fan's on top, right? I believe. Silly Joey. And then the fan's just, yeah. Leave joysticks out. So you haven't covered the sensor. I don't know if it'll work. Black wire on the left. It said no. It's white. The white wire's on the left. It's got a B and a W. That one has come out though. Yeah, it's got a B and a W on the board. So maybe they put it back wrong. Wait, was the black on the left when I took it apart? Can anyone confirm? Then it was incorrect. Oh. There's no way that could have messed something up, right? Could that mess something up? That'd be so interesting. That'd be so interesting if that was the case, man. That'd be so interesting. I mean, I'm not going to know now because if we're not going to know if it's bias or not. One thing's for sure, I can tell Mrs. Mini JDT's back. Is that the wrong fan? No. I don't know where these wires are meant to go though. To not obstruct. Just a Wi-Fi cable? Yeah, but if it's back to front, who knows? Who knows what damage that could potentially cause, hey? Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. White was on the right. Oh. Wait, so was it right or was it wrong? Ah, I was meant to put this back. It was wrong, was it? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but something to note. Hey. Okay, that's that. I had no need to unplug that. I need to put this little cable through there. Somehow. I don't know what I've got for dinner tonight. I think it might just be a plain Jane chicken. As in chicken breast. With some rice or potatoes or something. No roast dinner for your boy. No roasty for your boy. What? Don't chomp through that wire. I'm just going to put 2 of these in. All right, here we go. Battle Ace. Why do you not sit down? Oh, those screws weren't meant to go there, were they? Well, they were just on top instead. RGB ribbon. Oh, here. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. And the left. Oh, yeah, thank you. Manny, welcome. How are you? Here we go, chat. Moment of truth. Was it just a dodgy BIOS? I say just as if that didn't take me 2 hours. Okay. Here we go. Or is it going to be something else? Ribbon on battery. Ribbon on battery? I've done it. What are the stats on the prediction? 64% yes, 36% no. Wow, you guys have a lot of faith. I'm not convinced, but I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't put the SSD in chat. Is that going to matter too much? I mean, not right now, right? It's not going to matter too much right now. It should just boot into BIOS, right? Don't need the SSD in. Ribbon on battery is not connected. What do you mean? Stefan? Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. My apologies for the daughter board. Well done, mate. My bad. And like I said, chat, SSD doesn't really matter right now, correct? Should still boot. Cool. All right. Moment of truth. In 3, 2, 1. Have we fixed this ROG Ally? And was it a BIOS issue? What? 3, 2, 1. Now I need to push the power on button here for it to actually turn on, as far as I'm aware. Ready? It's charging the battery, which is nice. So let's do another 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. What? I didn't push anything. I promise you I didn't push anything. It's not hanging. It vibrated. Manny, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. It might be doing memory training. Nothing. Feel like I should have booted by now. It says on. That's off now. Try again. Vibrated. I didn't get a logo this time. 3.1 amps, no logo. Not doing anything, is it? You can see training on the PD graph when it does training, so it's not training apparently. I'll try the... I'm just holding. Just charging battery. You should see backlight if you get close. But now it's not on though. Wait, let me turn it on. And there's no LEDs showing up, is there? That's another thing, isn't it? No LEDs showing up. So like on the one that I fixed previously, oh, the B button, I've done this last time as well. The B button is stuck down because I haven't put it back together correctly, but that's fine because I had to take it apart anyway. So I think this goes to show to me we've got the exact same symptoms, and I've put what's known as a good BIOS on, and we have the exact same. So no difference. Could still be a bad BIOS chip. That there is a possibility that that could be the case, and the BIOS chip itself is broken. But as people were saying in the chat previously, this could be this specific issue hanging on this screen. Could be BIOS, RAM, CPU. Could be any of those. We don't really know. I am leaning more so towards now the RAM and CPU than it being a BIOS issue. Purely because of the fact that we have the exact same thing. Chances that the chip itself have gone bad, I would say, is a lot less. Maybe try press on CPU RAM. Thing is as well though, it doesn't actually look like it's taken any drop damage, right? So like I would associate this being dropped with like balls broken or something, but I can't really see how this has been, and it's not bent. Yeah, we have a stuck button, we know. Does it require the NVMe to be in for software or integrated tools? I don't think so. Apparently not. I mean, I don't think it'll be on this screen for as long as it has been. Unless, do we think that No. Jovial, welcome. How are you? I'm leaning towards CPU. Won't get a fan spin if the RAM is bad. And the fans are spinning. And now they've stopped. Is that because of the sensor situation? Is that what that is? How funny. Now it's not even turning on. And I've got my finger over the sensor. I've got my finger over it. Is that not enough? Need to plug back in. Why? Why do I have to plug it in to turn it on? Oh, for the sensor. Oh, really? How interesting. There we go. Elijah, thank you very much for the Prime subscription, my friend. I appreciate you. It's very kind. 420 total subs, chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe we could transfer the mainboard to a good chassis so daughterboard and everything is ruled out. Yeah. Okay. Should I put some pressure down on the APU and see if that is the thing? Thing is, I then have to cover the sensor. Do I have any black tape? Should have some electrical tape. Zern, welcome. How are you? Hopefully. I'm going to make this non-stick because I don't want to pull off the foam around it. Also, unplug the joystick ribbon. Which one? Both of them? Oh. Oh, I see. That will bypass the... Oh, I see. So I won't be able to turn it on now, will I? No, okay. Right, let's push down the CPU in a second. Here we go. Pushing down on CPU. Have to be careful because that screen, do it like this. Nothing, and that's me holding down on the CPU, putting pressure on. Nothing. Is there any other like button combinations or anything that I should try, you think, before we like, because I don't know what else this could be, guys, personally. I didn't even look where the RAM was on this. Long tape under CPU. I see where I went. What's under there? So even just like leaving this now won't do anything. So if you had something like this, Loki, would you just pretty much call it a no fix? Like, what would you do with this? Would you just keep it as a parts console? CPU's getting hot. But are you talking about a specific spot on the CPU? Oh, it's thermal cam, CPU, and RAM. So you'd remove the sticky tape under the CPU and you'd have a look with a thermal cam over the RAM to see if there's any specific RAM spot getting hot. I'm assuming, Loki, like the chance of, you know, it's not an Intel chip, but there's a chip on here. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know, the power management IC on this chip. There's a word for it. It begins with an I. Because I used one from another console to fix this. The EC chip. Yeah, but it's called something else. ITE, that's it. It's the ITE, that's it. So the ITE chip, I'm assuming that's going to be fine with this because I think I've got another board that needs an ITE chip, FYI. So I could take the ITE chip from this one and put it on that board and see if I can get that one working. Am I right? Because I think the other one that I've got is a 5 volts situation. 20 volt working ITE. Yeah, I think the board that I've got up here is actually a 5 volts. What do we think? Could we try that? Because that would be hype. I'm pretty sure this one requires an ITE. I've had this one for months, chat. Maybe even a year now. I can't remember. ITE is a PWM IC. It can be programmed. Yes, it can. But if you purchase it new, I think it's really tough to deal with that. Let me turn this off. Because I replaced one that didn't have 5 volts with the IT and it worked fine. I sold it. This is the other one that I have, which has been in my possession for such a long time. And if I go to put this on, so this isn't connected to anything. And as far as I'm aware, just the board itself should go up to 20 volts low-key without anything connected. Is that true? So if I go ahead and plug this one in, which is also, I said, one extreme, this one is only 5 volts. And this one, I don't think, goes to that like second stage, 500 milliamps, and then up to 2.1 to whatever it is to charge the battery. That's not going to happen because I don't have the battery connected anyway. So I've only got 5 volts on this one. So I think then what I could do is, for the time being, take the ITE from this one to make this one work. Ignore ITE right now? Really? I had a 5 volt problem with nothing to do with ITE. Oh. Check this cord. In general, whereabouts? Check DM. I haven't got any DMs. Unless you're sending one through now. Oh, Loki, you helped me. You helped me. Look at our previous messages. You helped me with a previous ROG ally. With the one with the ITE. Can you see? Check the circled chip. Is it on the other side of the board? Is it on the side with the ITE, or is it on this side? Right side of this side. My multimeter isn't on right now, but I'm just going to call it out because I do have to go. Oh. Sarana.
Thank you so much for all your videos.
Thank you for the £5 tip. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you, my friend. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. My multimeter is not plugged in. Why is my multimeter? Oh, because I used the preheater, didn't I? Because I don't have a proper workbench set up. GG. Yeah, by the chip it was short. Yeah, I thought it was shorter before on the other one. Do you remember that one, Hazy? 90% of the time, 5 volt is... What, when you say OVP, overpowered? It's over 9,000. Let's have a moochers. Let's have a let's have a moochers. So this is the board that I've had that has just been sat on the top of my unit. Where is it? Next to the crab I see. Where's the crab I see? I'm struggling. There. Here. It's just below it. What pin? Any specific pin or... Check 5 volts on the middle of the 2 caps. On the cap in the middle of the 2 caps. Yeah? On the middle cap. We have... Are we ready, chat? I have 5 volts. I have 5 volts there, Loki. 5 volts here. Overpower good then. So most likely, the chip that we was talking about, the ITE chip, which is on the other side of the board, right? So it's more likely the ITE, gotcha. Check resistance to ground on the component mark 020. Do I count this to profit or loss, chat? Because I don't know if I bought this for profit or loss. 020, this one. I'll read it out to you because nothing's connected right now. I get OL here. I get OL here. Okay, good. Right. Just checking. Okay. Maybe don't if you have a way to fix it in the future. So let's get some opinions right now. Rob Bear, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. John Coziol, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So listen, chat. There's 2 things. I can either take the ITE chip from this one that supposedly we're unable to fix because it hangs on the splash screen. So that's one thing we can do. And then I can use it on the one that I have that's been sat up on my shelf for probably like a year. This is also a Z1 Extreme as well. So in terms of value, this one has value, the same value as the other one. I can take the ITE and put it on this one and see if it works. Or we can continue to investigate the splash screen one, this one here, and see if we can look at a heat spot, which will be perhaps on the CPU or the RAM. So what's the verdict? No, it's the ITE chip, actually, I believe. DIY. I've replaced the ITE chip before and it's worked, and it's gone from a 5 to a 20. What does Loki think? I think take long route, thermal cam. So Intersil only does the charging. I believe so. Yeah, Loki will be able to confirm. The Intersil chip, Loki, is that just responsible for the actual charging itself, and the ITE is for the negotiation for the 5 to 20? Is that right? Loki says yes. Okay. So what we'll do next stream, guys, because I have to go now. It's 5:15. It's very late. What I'm going to do is next stream, as soon as we start up, I'll be investigating the one that is hanging on the boot, and hopefully we'll be able to work out exactly what's going on. We believe, as the community's got together, and from what Loki suggested, the RAM / CPU is most probably at fault here. In which case, what we are looking for is a heat spot on either or. So I'll investigate that next stream pretty much straight away off the bat, and then we can go from there. If I can't fix that console, I can then use the ITE chip, because I believe they're programmed. You can't. I think what I did is I bought one from AliExpress. That didn't work, and then I waited for a donor, got the donor, and then used the ITE from the donor on, and it worked. So I think that you actually need to program the ITE chips from AliExpress. You can't just buy them, even though it was advertised as an ITE chip for a ROG. Yeah, they need to be programmed, and I don't have the equipment to be able to program that chip for the ROG specifically. When I see fan spin, ROG logo, it's usually CPU. I did say 3 flexible. Well, listen, from myself, and I'm sure on behalf of chat, Loki, thank you very much for your contributions today, because without you and your information, we probably wouldn't have got this far. So thank you very, very much for your help. I do appreciate it. I extend my thanks to anybody else in chat who has also helped, Ben and other people. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for everybody getting their heads together trying to work it out. It's not just for my benefit. I think we can all agree. It's for the 245 people that are watching on Twitch, and it's also for the 220 people that are watching on YouTube. So 500 people. You're helping to learn. So yeah, it's a credit to you, and like I said, this community is awesome in terms of that. So yeah, one in the chat if you enjoyed today's stream and that you learned some stuff today with the ROGs. I think that was cool. I think that was really cool. It was good to know about the BIOS. I've learned as well how to do the BIOSes differently, and to use this silly CH341 mini programmer. Chat, is there a better programmer out there without spending ridiculous amounts of money? This was like 10 quid, I think. Is there a programmer out there in the region of like up to 50 that would be a lot better than this one and would just make life easier? It costs lots. Oh, GG. It's the best for buck. Gotcha. Okay. I see. So yeah, I learned how to do that today, and it took a very long time. I learned about the whole BIOS situation being larger files. I think that's quite important. And how long it actually took to write and read that BIOS. I was quite shocked. So, programmer costs $600. Lord glove. So, unless you have a repair shop. Towards the broccoli and gravy.
Towards your broccoli and gravy.
I'm not having broccoli and gravy tonight. I wish I was. I think it is just... I'm in a very hungry mood, chat, if I'm honest with you. So anything could happen tonight. You know what I mean? Anything could happen tonight. Yeah. Could be brownie for dinner. It's the way I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Guys, thank you so much. Joe, thank you for the £2, by the way. Bodge, 100 bits.
Happy birthday, Russie Russ.
Russ, happy birthday. Much love, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, feel free to check out the school. I'll hopefully have that live this week. I hope. Yeah, and we'll go tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tuesday. What's tomorrow? Monday? Let's go Tuesday. I'll see you all on Tuesday. You won't want to miss this because hopefully we can get it working in some capacity. And if not, we can get the other one working. If not, then I've got 4 more to get working. So, yeah. But some people are saying that the BIOS fix that I just did is probably what I'm going to have to do for 2 of them. So that's going to be interesting. Well, the BIOS password to reset, because I don't know the password, so I'll just reset the BIOS. So that should be relatively easy. So Loki, I might be shooting a few different BIOS files over to you, mate. If that's okay. I'll be off and be able to VC if needed on Tuesday. Oh, okay, cool, nice one. I appreciate that. Are you in the UK, Loki? I'm going to assume you are. I could be wrong though. You say truck. Maybe it's US. Maybe it's US. Is it US? It is US because you said truck. See how I picked up on that? You said truck. Right. Yeah, it would be lorry if it was UK, wouldn't it? Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Enjoy your Sunday evenings. Make sure you have a blessed week as well. Make sure you go smash it. Be productive and all those good things. And get ready to learn on Tuesday. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Ciao. This bit's always awkward because I have